Hi students, today we'll talk about connective tissue. Blood is a type of connective tissue and the cells of the connective tissue. Now, why would it is called blood? Why blood is called as a connective tissue? It was provided in the introduction of this chapter when we have started. Let us look at the different types of tissues in some details here, and the cells of the connective tissues are loosely spaced and are embedded in an intercellular matrix. So these are the two main properties of the connective tissue, that they are loosely packed and they have a ground substance which is called as matrix. The matrix may be jelly-like, fluid, dense, rigid, depending upon the type of tissue, type of connective tissue and their function. So the nature of the matrix differs in concordance with the function of a particular tissue, like what type of a tissue and what type of a function it has to present. So on that basis the ground substance is there. Now when we talk about blood is a fluid connective tissue. Now here the matrix is in the form of a fluid. So let's talk about blood connective tissue first. Blood has a fluid or liquid matrix that is called as plasma, in which all the cells, they are embedded. These are red blood cells, these are white blood cells, and these are the platelets. Now all these types of cells, they are embedded in the ground substance which is called as plasma, and that plasma is a fluid matrix here. And the plasma contains proteins, salts, hormones, and blood flows and transports gases, digested food, hormones, waste materials to different parts of the body. So that is the function of the blood. So blood acts as a fluid connective tissue. Now when we talk of bone, we found that bone is another example of a connective tissue. Now this is the internal structure of the bone that you are watching here in this diagram. Now it forms a framework that supports the body. Bone supports the body. It anchors the muscle, supports the main organs of the body. It's a strong and non-flexible tissue. So bone needs to support and provide strength to the body. So that is why the ground substance here is not fluid type. So it is maybe solid and rigid here. Now bone cells, they are embedded in a hard matrix, and that is composed of calcium and phosphorus compounds, which provides it hardness and rigidity to the bone. Now two bones, they can be connected to each other with the help of this connective tissue which is called as ligament. And now this tissue is very delicate and it has considerable strength. Ligaments contain very little matrix and they connect bones to bones. Different bones, they are connected with each other. Now tendons, they connect muscles to bones, like here in this figure. You can see that tendons, they connect muscles to bones, and they are another type of connective tissue. Tendons are fibrous tissue with great strength but limited flexibility. So tendons and ligaments, they both are the type of connective tissue. Another type of connective tissue is cartilage, which is widely spaced cells. So cells, they are widely spaced here, and they also have a solid matrix that is composed of proteins and sugar. So the ground substance here is a solid matrix which is made of sugars, carbohydrates and proteins. Now cartilage smoothens bone surface at joints and is also present in the nose, ear, trachea. These are the places where it is a larynx. We can fold the cartilage of the ears, but we cannot bend the bones in our arms. Now so bones and cartilage, they both are different in this aspect. Now another type of tissue is the areolar connective tissue. It is found in between the skin and the muscles, and it is around blood vessels, nerves, and in the bone marrow. It fills the space inside the organs. It supports the internal organs and it helps in the repair of the tissue. So here you can find some collagen fibers, elastic fibers, and the matrix is present, and these are the cells which are present inside the areolar connective tissue. And the last type of connective tissue which is there in your NCERT book is the adipose connective tissue. Where are fats stored in our body? Fat storing adipose tissue that is found below the skin between the internal organs, and the cells of these tissues are filled with fat globules. So these are fat globules, the cells which are adipocytes. So storage of cells, this also let it act as an insulator also. Insulator means which doesn't allow the heat or shock absorber it acts as. So these are the places where the fat cells, they are stored.